Yes, you're live right here on KEXP, KEXP.org. My name is Larry Mizell Jr. I'm in the KEXP live room right now, and I'm hype. I'm in here right now with Peter Cat Recording Company. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
Loving the new album. Can't wait to talk to y'all. But first, I know we got some brilliant music to listen to. Let's get into it.
Maybe I'm a fool, like you. Believing in heaven from inside a zoo. Thinking there's a God laughing above, or he is a sinner for letting us lose. The flowers are blooming, the answers are looming, and they will remain, and I will wait. The dancers are fading, the cancers are aging. Or will we recover? Or will we forget? Or will we forget? Maybe we are on the way, descending to our grave. tomorrow. Oh, by choosing today. Maybe there's a way out. A single revision for changing is living, and living is love. The flowers are blooming, the answers are looming, and maybe I'll recover, or we will forget. Will we recover, or will we forget? Yes, I'm faded, just like a painting. I'll say anything, I'll do anything, I'll be anything. Anything at all. Anything at all. The flowers are blooming.
Peter Cat Recording Company, live on KEXP.
Something so good, something so good, something so easy. I know that I should, I knew that I would. You're something so good. Something so good. Something so real. I know that I should. I knew that I would. I knew that I should. Oh, I knew that I would. I knew that I should. Oh, time just floated. 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 Time just floated by. Floated by.
Live on KEXP, it's Peter Cat Recording Company.
Could I be a muse or something of use? So won't you save me? Won't you keep me like no one you knew? All these years I was a glove and you knew it. Smile when I said something stupid. Every time I tried to confess what goes on in my head, nothing left to guess. Nothing really new, I bet. Not trying to be a creep or be obtuse, but you can use me, hit and abuse me, and I'll make you happy. I'll make you so glad that you're my baby. I want you so bad. And if you're done living in your house of mirrors, oh, won't you unplug, sitting by the fire? You hope it don't seem too late, 'cause everything you love I hate. But no matter what, it's never gonna be too late, 'cause you make me happy. You make me so glad that you're my baby. I want you so bad. Yeah, you make me happy. You make me so glad that you're my baby. I want you so bad. Cause I'm not a fool, but something new to you that keeps you guessing. Ain't no telling what I do for you. All those years I was adrift and you knew it. Trying to sell what life ain't give you. Next time I'm in your head, better lie down, play dead. Nothing left to guess, nothing really new, I bet. Not trying to be a creep or be obtuse, but you I'll make you happy. I'll make you so bad that you're my baby. I want you so bad. Yeah, you make me happy. You make me so bad that you're my baby. I want you so bad. I want you so bad.
Peter Cat Recording Company, right here on KEXP.
got a secret, baby. As we're moving up,
Peter Cat Recording Company, live on KEXP. Thank y'all so much. That was fantastic.
You're welcome.
Your music is so deeply satisfying in a way I can't always articulate. It like scratches a place in my brain. There's all these details and filigrees. I'm just curious, what are the kind of sounds and influences that brought all of you to this point in this sound?
I think it's the sheer variety of music we've been able to listen through, and I think also it's a mix of our cultural like sort of references. Growing up in India, a lot of us have incredible access to obviously a lot of the music from the West, but also a lot of music from the East and India itself. So I think all these, we've taken little cultural points which we like from all the music we like around the world, from anywhere, and just started injecting it into our own music, just taking little things. And I think eventually we just started refining the little things we actually prefer, and this is what it is right now.
Well, I love it, and you're seeing a lot of people do as well. I know you guys have been doing it, when did you start, in 2009 or so?
I like to think it's 2011,
Okay.
January 1st.
Okay, that's when it kicked off. Well, how did you guys all come together?
So we've had like a segmented sort of path. Initially, it was just me. And then the first person to join the band, well, there were 3 other people. Karan was one of them. So Karan and me are probably the oldest members in the band. And then a couple years later, Kartik joined in. And we became a 3-piece we were a 4-piece. And then the 4th member disappeared. And then we got these 2 guys. And I think once these 2 guys joined, which would be 6 years ago? 18. 6 years ago,
Okay.
I think this became, the defining sort of lineup of the band.
Interesting. I've seen in interviews you've talked about how this kind of breakout notoriety you guys have achieved kind of happened around like COVID time, and you just kind of found that people were encountering you on streaming services. I know I heard Memory Box. It was served to me on Spotify, and I said, "What is this? I can't stop listening." I've played it a bunch here. How did that kind of unexpected injection of eyes and ears kind of change what you guys do?
It didn't really, because I think we were quite used to just doing things on our own terms, and we had minimum expectations.
Right on.
And we're all a bit delusional, so we kept just going forward.
Right on. You got to be a little bit, right?
Yeah, you have to be absolutely delusional. I think the more delusional you are, the more likely you are to.
The farther you go.
But yeah, and I think last year was the first year we visited America, and we did a tour, and seeing all the people come and know the music and sing the music was incredibly gratifying and encouraging, and here we are again, I guess.
Right on. I know the album Beta, that's the term for like an affectionate term for a child, right? How does that relate to the album's themes?
Well, some of the themes that we touched upon in the album had to do a lot with aging, and the flip side of aging is being a child, and that pertains to just individuals, but also as a society, also as a culture, as a species. And I think it really came together because our drummer, Karan, just had a kid.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And, the idea we had, it was one of the ideas we had for the title of the album, but I think it really came home when we made a bunch of chits and like threw them on the floor, and Karan's kid, Aran, was basically asked to select the album name. And he picked up Beta, which we were all hoping for.
Nice.
And it just felt right. So there's a bit of, serendipity and like luck and all that stuff involved.
I love that. It conveys this kind of like sentimental, romantic feeling that I get when I listen to your music. So it just seemed tone perfect. Cool. I've seen you describe PCRG as the last remaining band in India. I'm just curious, what do you mean by that?
I mean, there are a few other bands.
Sure.
But when I say it, at least what I mean is that I think in general, being a band in India is an incredibly, it's a challenging, economically challenging affair, you know. So I think considering the rise of other music in India, like hip hop and electronic music, it just makes less and less economic sense for a band to exist. And we don't have that cultural, like, sort of base to build upon that, you know. I mean, I think, for example, America has a very strong culture of local bands and local culture in cities. That's not something particularly which exists in India. Only, at least not regarding music, but just regarding the idea of a band.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, and like I said, I think a lot of our big inspirations are, you know, from the West. Like the idea of being a band, the kind of band, many things. Like, you know, Seattle is well known for some bands.
Sure.
Small ones. And yeah, all these people really inspire you to go that way. And personally, I think we really enjoy the idea of a band because having so many unique personalities in a group, you know, you make something completely original, or you make something, more importantly, you make something singular, which I think is the goal.
Right. I know you guys all live in New Delhi still?
No, we all live in different parts of India.
Okay.
Now.
I know you recorded the album in Goa, right?
Parts of it, yeah.
Gotcha. How did that kind of change the scenery inspire the record?
I'm going to let Kartik answer that.
Goa we used mostly for like recording ambient sources.
Okay.
Like, certain songs like Flowers Are Blooming or Just Another Love Song. They were recorded in this like decrepit church or somebody who used to live there.
Okay.
But I think it used to be a church, and it just sounded really nice inside because the ceiling wasn't there.
Right. Okay.
Because you get nice room sound and lots of the insect sounds and stuff. That's why we did in Goa. Other than that, it was actually recorded all over the world. We recorded in Joshua Tree a bit.
Oh, right on.
Quite a bit, actually.
Word.
And New Zealand a little bit. Because wherever we were playing shows, we would just take some time out and record. I think he did some vocals in Paris.
Nice.
And India, of course.
Excellent. So what's next for PCRC?
Another tour, actually.
Right on.
Today is our last show in Seattle.
Okay.
And then we take a break for like 2 weeks. And then we play Europe and India.
Fantastic.
And hopefully other places after that.
You guys toured kind of like a breakneck pace.
Pretty much.
Seems like.
Like just huge pockets of touring, and then 5 years you won't hear from us.
Right. It's like war. Yeah, exactly. How do you kind of stay on the same page when you're touring frenetically during those pockets?
How do we stay the same?
Well, you know, when you're in the van or on the plane or however you're moving around through the world, you know, people get sick of each other, you know, bands. How do you guys kind of keep your family vibe together?
I think, you know, there's a little movie happening. So there are like arcs happening within that between people.
Sure.
So two people might be in love for a few days and then it turns into like a poisonous affair. So it's just, there are many like little relationships like building and changing throughout the tour. It's like, it's like a mini lifetime. So it's not like we're all just like, hey, we're big happy family. You know, you go through all the emotions.
Right.
But I think, you know, we've done a lot together. So we have at least one common sort of like larger perspective, larger vision on what we're doing. And I think at one level we do have a lot, we accommodate each other's personalities a lot and give each other the space to be who they are. And that's a big factor, I think. So, and again, I think that's a very cultural thing. We, like Indians, are great at putting up with anything.
Gotcha.
And yeah, so we put up with each other at least. Yeah.
Well, thanks for putting up with us, and thanks for bringing your music here. I wish you greater and continued success, and hopefully to see you here again.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Peter Cat Recording Company, live right here on KEXP. Remember, you make things like this possible, sessions like this, all the DJs, all the podcasts, everything you see happens because we have this incredible community of supporters like yourself. So make sure you subscribe on the YouTube, follow, and you'll see when more great sessions like this drop. Thank you. KEXP.org, where the music matters. Discover new music at kexp.org.